guys, it's your girl Becky G, and I am here with
Alejandra, aka Mama G.
And if you don't know, which I'm sure you probably do, Mama G is my mom. This video is very special because all of our ColourPop fam is going to be seeing the HOLA CHOLA PR box, and it's actually our first time seeing the HOLA CHOLA PR box. So here we go. I'm excited. Oh my God! A long time ago when we did the Salvaje shoot, I had this idea, concept for HOLA CHOLA. And I told, you know, the fam at ColourPop, I was like, hey guys, it's like, you know, on like the next collab that we do, I have this really cool idea called HOLA CHOLA, and I want to like take it back to like Chola, like, you know, culture. And one of my ideas was kind of recreating like high school like binders and middle school binders, because we all had a phase where we would do this. And then literally, what was it? This is like a year ago when I had the idea, and then like 2 months ago, that like meme or whatever, it was like, you didn't have a real high school experience if your binder didn't look like this. And it was literally like, your like own like graffiti name and like the pictures, and so
this is my binder in high school.
It is.
Oh,
yeah, baby.
It's so pretty. And like pinky and gangsta still.
Yeah. Let's do the lip bundles first.
Lip bundles?
Yeah.
Well, this is considered a lippy.
Is it? Yeah, that's the gloss.
The gloss.
Okay, so
I want to smell this.
we have the honor of doing the very first ColourPop rollerball lip gloss, and I was so specific, it was probably annoying to the whole team, because I was like, no, it needs to smell like this, and it needs to be this color, and it has to have this print on it. So it could literally take me back to my childhood. I remember I would go to like these little like fashion stores with my mom, and like the one thing, like when my mom would like go buy her outfit, because you know my mom was still young and hot, so she would still like go out and stuff, but she had like this like 3-year-old little girl like running around with her everywhere. And like the one thing that she would do every now and then was like buy me like the lip gloss, and I was obsessed with it, and I would sometimes eat it because it smelled so good.
Whoever kisses you is gonna like it.
They're gonna be like getting a nice little whiff of some cherry lip gloss. So we also have 3 lip bundles. So we got 310, which is a, of course, I'm a LA girl.
I get the detail in the back.
310.
LA.
I know. Cherry 310. That one's called LA. It's bandana packaging, which is so sick. And they're pretty like similar in shade, but one's a little bit deeper and one's a little bit softer, but they both have like a bit of a orange, I guess, undertone, more like sun-kissed type of look. I have this one on right now.
So pretty.
So cute. And of course, we have our OG eyeliner to create a good liquid line. So it's a nice little fine point tip, which allows to create like really, really fine lines, or you can like really go in if you want to as well, which is nice. You have, of course, the HOLA CHOLA, and then you have all of the shades, which are actually all matte, which is really exciting. I think it's one of the first ColourPop all matte eyeshadow palettes. It is the first. I'm getting a thumbs up in my peripheral vision, so I was not wrong. I wanted to like, obviously, like play off of like the Chola names, you know, what would be like the Chola names for some of these shades. So we have like Shy Girl, Little Smiley. Cholita is actually something that some of my boys call me, I guess you could say. My boys, my homies. We have Chicana, Chingona, Loca, Chula, Lil B, Ruka, of course, Gata, Sad Girl, Lil Smokey, for the smoky color.
Smoky eye.
Yeah, it's nice. So that is our HOLA CHOLA eyeshadow palette, and that is all of the collection. So now we're gonna go in and do our swatches. This is Muñeca. I'm just gonna do this here.
Yes. So pretty.
So she's still drying. Like I said, it's a ultra matte. And now we're gonna do Payasa, which is that deeper red undertone that I was talking about. So this is the liner.
I used to like line my lip with colors like that and not shaded in.
Oh yeah, no, I know.
It was the thing.
But going back to like creating like dimension and stuff, like I just feel like it's nice to have
So
something
pretty.
that like makes it pop, you know?
This color's so rich.
It is super rich. So this is like very raw footage, guys. Again, it's still drying, but once it dries, it finishes like in this like more matte finish. But going back to like the darker liner and then the lippy kind of giving a lighter color, so it kind of creates that dimension. Here's that. And now we will do traviesa, which is that more purpley plum color that I was talking about. Excuse my shaky hands today, guys. I'm a little tired.
You're doing good. And
With the Traviesa Ultra Matte Lip. There we go. Those are the pairing colors. Alright, so we're just gonna go in order. We'll go Shy Girl, which is just like a good like base color. Like this is the color that like back in the days I feel like you would put all over your eyelid, especially like right here, like up below the eyebrow. And now we're gonna do Little Smiley, which is like a good like vanilla color with like a little peachy vanilla undertone.
Yeah.
And then
I'm very
we'll go
light
in
too, so.
with Cholita, which is a good building color that I love. She's a little warmer than Little Smiley. Now we'll go in with Chicana. Also a good, these are like my favorite for like crease. Yeah, that's like one of my go-tos for like under like my eyes before I like build it out. Like right now I have Chingona Loca and like Chicana kind of all going on. Now we have Lil B, which is again going with those like nice matte kind of neutral color tones to build looks out. And then we have Chula, which is now going into our deeper shades.
By the way, most of her uncles call her Chula.
Hi Chula, how you doing, Chula? Uncle Mike especially, he calls all of his nieces Chula. I love it. I feel like when you grow up with all your tios and like your dad and your grandpa's calling you like cute little names, like that's why like when your boy talks to you, you're like, you ain't calling me nothing but cute names. Like I'm not letting you call me anything else. Now we'll go with Loca.
Also something
like
guys call you.
She throwing me under the bus over here. Yes and no. I'm convinced that the crazy ones are the men and they start to rub off on us, and then that's why like we're so cool in the beginning, and then they're like, you've changed, and it's like, nah fool, I just spent more time with you. So it just rubs off a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Another thing that I like to be called is Chingona, because I am la más chingona. Chingona is a cool, fun color. I feel like reds actually are really, really great colors for blending. Like just a little bit of red, it kind of just gives a little bit of like a pop to the eye without being too out there. So like depending on how you build it, but it's one of my favorite blending colors. So yeah,
I like
this is Chingona.
When you do like reds under the eye.
Yeah,
like
it kind of
smoky.
gives this like, I don't know, cool effect. Now we're gonna go with Ruka. It's interesting because Ruka and Little Smoky are the darkest colors on the palette, but Ruka has like a charcoaly undertone, I guess you can say. It's like not like really, really true dark, like a black color. It's kind of like a dark brown. So I like this one a lot. And then we'll go in with Gata, which is like a true brown color. It's that chocolate.
It has a little bit of a purpley undertone to it.
Sad Girl is like a blue-gray. I love this one.
And the good thing is that you can like build on all these colors. You don't have to go so dark. You can start off light and then just go as dark as you want.
And last but not least, Little Smoky. Look at that. That's crazy. You see the difference? You see what I'm talking about? Like it's like the dark brown, and then this one is like really. Oh yeah.
And here you go.
There is the Hola Chola.
So you get best of both worlds. You get like, you know what I mean?
And I feel like that's one thing that I like to think about, like when I'm making these palettes, is like something that's kind of like friendly for like everybody to look at and be like, oh, I can play with that. even though I don't wear makeup that often, or I don't wear really dark colors, or don't play with color too much. And then something that is kind of like for the people who are like myself, who kind of go both ways, like with the colors and depending on the day and stuff like that. So this is like literally like my little baby. I love this. Like,
has a like little tint to it.
Yeah, I used it with Clearly with color. So it's like literally like this like high shine, like as soon as it catches, and it's like really hydrating too, which is like the best part. I still have the first sample. It was a clear gloss. I wanted a tint in it because I wanted the white on this to pop, and just so that like even if you're wearing no makeup, you have like a little hint of color on your lips. But I still have the first ever sample of it like in my bag, and like I wear it all the time. Last but not least, we have our bronzers. So we got LA and 310. Yeah.
Okay, so this is 310. And this one is LA, which is a little darker.
Going back to like the bronzers, I wanted to do something that was like a little bit warmer. Not so gray undertones, which grays work really great when you're like sculpting, I feel like, contouring, but when you want to look a little bit alive, I feel like adding a little bit of like warm undertone is really nice.
And goes good with the colors too.
Ooh, she's nice.
It's a very beautiful like palette.
Yeah.
It's a cute little family.
So now that our swatching party is over, I feel like it would not be a Becky G makeup video without bringing back our truths and tequila. Dun dun dun!
Oh no!